Dog is directed by Reed Carolyn and Channing Tatum and stars Tatum alongside Britta, Lana 5, and Zuza. Yes, those are the names of all the dogs who plays Lulu in this movie. Two former Army Rangers are paired against their will on the road trip of a lifetime. Briggs and Lulu race down the Pacific coast to get to a former soldier's funeral on time. I was very worried going to this movie because I was really afraid that the dog was going to die. Do you blame me? That, and I also thought this movie was going to be really pandering towards the dog's cuteness and all that stuff, and just sort of be too cute for its own good. So, was it too cute for its own good? Well, the movie was definitely cute, that's for sure. Was it too cute for its own good? No, this was actually pretty good. Not half bad. Well done. I think we can get this out of the way because it's obviously going to be the best part of the movie. You all know this already. Tatum and the three dogs that make up Lulu in this movie are just great. Tatum is so likable in this movie, as he always is. Even when he's playing a bad role or not giving the best performance in a movie, there's always something about him that seems approachable. And his relationship with the dog throughout the movie is cute, heartfelt, but the amount of training that it must have took for all these dogs to cooperate must have been insane. But all that work really does pay off because, man, these dogs can act. That, and the movie is also surprisingly well directed. A lot of the sunset shots throughout the road trip are really beautiful, and there are some great visual storytelling shots that really do explain a character's mood or what they are or who they are without saying any words and just showing us a character's room or a character's face or how a character interacts with another character. It's fantastic cinematography, and I'm really surprised. The movie has a lot of good comedy to it too, but I think the main focus of the movie is just how heartwarmingly sincere and real it is. Throughout the movie, Briggs and Lulu experience each other's traumatizations they experienced while on the field, and the movie is not afraid to go in depth with how that can affect anyone, whether they be human or animal. It's really mature, and there are many times where the story does tend to tug at the heartstrings. So yeah, this is a really well-made movie, but would I call it great? I wouldn't go that far. For one thing, as much as I liked Tatum in the movie, I'm sorry, his character is an asshole. From leaving Lulu in the car for God knows how long without any window cracked, I mean, even non-pet owners know why that's a terrible thing to do, to impersonating a blind guy in order to get a free room in a hotel, I honestly hated this guy. And while he does go through an arc in the movie, his overall attitude never really changes. The movie also has a bit of a pacing issue. I mean, it is a road trip movie, so you're expected to come across characters, quirky characters more specifically, along the way. But these characters that Tatum and the dog interact with are really boring, not funny, and just really bog down the pacing, and we're stuck with them for 10 minutes, maybe even 15. This happens especially in the first act of the movie, and while it's worse there than in any of the other parts of the film, they're still there, and they still interact with characters along the way, and they're still not funny or interesting characters. However, the ending does a complete 180 and becomes so horribly rushed that it just wraps up in a quick 1-minute montage with narration over it, and I was just like baffled, like, wait, what? When is this happening? What? And lastly, my biggest problem with the movie is that it is really frickin' predictable. I mean, it's a road trip movie mixed with a dude and his animal bonding movie mixed together into one. You know exactly where this movie's going from square one, and it's just a slog to get through because you know exactly where it's going. But with that said, is this movie awful? No, not in the slightest. This is actually still a really well-made movie. I just have problems with it. Tatum and the dog have great chemistry with each other and both give surprisingly really good performances. The direction and cinematography are actually really well done, and the themes and character arcs in the movie are heartbreakingly mature. But Tatum's character is unlikable, the side characters aren't that entertaining, the movie's a bit tonally unbalanced, and the story is embarrassingly predictable for how engaging the morals are. I like the movie fine, and I definitely do recommend it. It's just not one that I can really see myself ever watching again or ever really wanting to watch again. I'm going to give Dog a B minus. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments down below. Do you have a pet? If so, tell me about it. Is it a dog? Is it a cat? What's their name? What's their breed? What's their age? Tell me about it. I just want to know. This is my dog, Waverly. We have no idea how old or what breed she is because she's a rescue, and she is my personal big chunks. Right, pup? Right? Say hello. Say hello. She wants to go. It's okay. You can go. You gave me a reason to put you in the thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. And don't forget to click subscribe and click the bell icon down below to stay up to date on all things movie, all things TV, all things nerd.